Hello, I am the artist known as, and welcome to my bi-weekly vlog where I talk about making music, art, movies, and more. There are so many key people involved in making a film, and this series really only scratches the surface. Here are a few other important people that you'll see on a set, among other places. The assistant director, or AD, is one of the most important gears in the film machine. This person is the producer and director's right hand in breaking down scripts, scheduling shoots and cast, directing background characters, and managing the set crew. On set, they're the loudest. You'll hear them yelling at everyone to maintain order and make sure that everything is staying on schedule. They also make sure that everything is safe and secure. This person has to have a good idea of about how long each scene will need to be shot effectively, which means that an understanding of how the director works with actors is imperative. Not to mention an understanding of the technical logistics of actually completing each scene, from setup to breakdown. The AD usually has a second and even sometimes a third assistant who will take care of tasks like keeping background characters on track, preparing daily call sheets, which informs everyone on the crew as to who and what is needed when, and what scenes will be shot where on the upcoming day. It's a lot of logistics. The gaffer is the big cheese of the electrical team. This person, along with his or her right-hand human, the best boy, is responsible for managing anything to do with lighting, be it equipment or labor. They'll ensure that the lights are working safely and correctly, and keep additional bulbs on hand, as well as rewire things when necessary. Film lights can traditionally take quite a bit of power, so knowing ahead of time what your power needs are is essential to making sure that the set is not only not going to overload on you, but also prevent electrical fires. The grips offer a small hand to the gaffer team, except that they don't actually touch anything electrical. They will, however, manipulate the lights with bounce cards, flags, and things of that nature. Their main responsibility is to support the camera department. They will maintain, build, and sometimes operate things like cranes, dollies, and mounts on which the camera will be placed. The camera team are at the whim of the DOP, or Director of Photography. This team usually includes a camera operator, which is exactly what it sounds like, as well as a focus puller and one or two assistant cameras, or ACs. The focus puller's job is to ensure that everything that the DOP wants to be in focus within the frame at a given time is indeed in focus. Which sounds easy, but trust me, it's trickier and more attention-consuming than you would think. The ACs will generally be on hand to help swap out lenses, make sure that the film reel, tape, or data card has enough space to actually shoot the shot, and generally just make sure that the camera itself is ready to go when that director calls action. In the world of digital filmmaking, there is also a role called DIT, or Data Imaging Technician. This person is responsible for taking all the footage that was shot that day and making sure that it's ready for post-production. This means checking for corruptions, creating backups, and even doing a little bit of color correction with the DOP present so that his or her vision is accurately brought over to the editing room. Did you know about all these roles before this video? Which ones didn't you know about? Tell me what you learned in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button below. It helps me more than you know. And join the Uncensored by subscribing to my YouTube channel, my newsletter, or by following me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you never want to miss a video, be sure to click the little notification bell icon too. Thank you so much again. I will see you next week for part 2.